So I'm going to go over what I'm going to be doing for hypertrophy. The reason I do hypertrophy in the off season is because developing a muscle or making it bigger, adding more muscle fiber to it, gives it more potential to be a stronger muscle for later when you do your strength block and your peak block. So obviously, it takes a long time to build muscle. Anybody that's been in the game for a while, you know muscle doesn't get built overnight. It's a process. So my off-season training is long. It's at least 24 weeks before I break into another strength phase and start strengthening those newfound gains from my off-season. So typically with hypertrophy training, your intensity is going to be a lot lower than your strength or peaking phase, and your volume is going to be a lot higher. So usually when I go into hypertrophy training, it's right after a peak or a competition. So I'll need to ease myself back into that volume because I'm just out of shape, really, because I haven't done the volume in a long time. Been doing like doubles and singles, and when you do that, you decondition yourself. So the way I ease back into it is I'll pick, for instance, a number for intensity will be 65%, and I'll do that all the way across the board for every lift. And I'll start with my volume at 4 sets of 8. What I like to follow is linear periodization. So this week I will start with 4x8, right? Next week I'll increase the reps. The sets will stay the same, but the reps will be going up. So what I like to do is I'll go 8 to 10 to 12, and then I'll do an overload phase where I'll overload my volume, deload, and then the following microcycle will end up being, I'll add sets and then I'll add weight. So this will go up, depending on what my lift is, it'll go up a certain percentage. Like deads and squats, they'll probably go up 5%, if not 10, but probably 5. And then bench, it might be a little less. I'm pretty decent at bench, but I'm getting benched twice a week. So the intensity doesn't need to be extremely raised up every microcycle. But I'll continue to do this all the way until the end, or if I feel like I need to make changes, like maybe the volume is not enough and I'm adapting to it very quickly, I can add more to it. That's pretty much it for this, and then after this I'll give you a look through of what I'm doing through the week as far as my workouts. Alright, so here I'm doing my deadlifts. Like I said, it's going to be 4 sets of 8 with about 65% of my 1 rep max, which comes out to about 455 pounds or a little over 200 kilos. So next I'm doing my accessory work after my main work, and the first accessory exercise you see me doing here is glute ham raiser, and the goal with my deadlift training now is to just attack my posterior chain and develop that as much as I can over the next 24 weeks. This will be 4 sets of 10. So now I'm doing lower back raises using the glute ham raise machine, and I'm using about 15 kilos or 33 pound plate, and this is just to strengthen that bottom half of my back and the top half of the glutes. And now here next is the poor man's version of the reverse hyper. So I don't have one. So if you don't have one, you can use your glute ham raise just like this, and just make sure you squeeze at the top and you'll get a nice pump there in the glutes. Okay, so moving on to Tuesday, which is bench day, with my 65% here, 4x8 on the bench. It comes out to about 315, and these move pretty well. I'll probably go up maybe a little bit in weight with these for future bench press videos.
Black man, yellow lamb, real life goals. They seen I grew up and just keep.
So now starting with my accessory work for bench day, I did fat bell presses with 53-pound fat bells, and then I'll do those for 12 reps and superset that with the flies using the 23-pound fat bells. Same amount of reps, 12, and I'll do 4 sets total. And get a really good pump from doing these with trying to take as little rest as you can between sets. And what this will do is just kind of force blood into the muscles, so you get all the nutrients it needs to help you get a bigger muscle. Next I did pull-ups, wide grip with a neutral grip on the pull-up bar there on my squat rack. Did 4 sets of 8. Then moving on to the last exercise for bench day, I did some dips. And I weigh about 230 pounds, so it's plenty of weight for me to work the triceps. So for squat day, I decided to go with Hatfield squats instead of just a normal back squat, and 4 sets of 8 again with 65% of my max on the Hatfield squat. So it was about 433 pounds, and the reason I'm going with these is just to kind of target the quad more, and that's my goal at squat day, is all my accessory work should revolve around trying to just attack the quad and develop it even more. These sucked the day after. Mine was super sore for the next 2 days.
I remember syrup sandwiches and crime.
Next I did for my accessory movement was just regular safety bar squats with about 250 pounds. 2 sets of 12, that's all I really wanted to do without adding a ton of additional volume into my squat this early in the program. I just don't have that much stuff to use for accessory movements for my quads, so this is a good one to use and just pump more blood into the quad. Next for my accessory movements, I did Bulgarian split squats. These are brutal. You don't need too much weight on these. They will get the job done for sure. I just used the 23-pound fat bell. We did 4 sets of 12 each leg. They're no joke. Friday, just basically a repeat of Tuesday's workout. That's just one of my main sets, 315 for 4 sets of 8. These actually moved even better on this day than they did on Tuesday. So it's a good workout, and that's pretty much it for the week. Thanks for watching.